What's up, Tempo family? It's your girl Tiana here, back again for another Tempo music artist interview. Today, our featured artist is Nesbeth. Thank you so much for joining us today, Nesbeth. We're going to be discussing the release of his music video, How Me Stay, How Me Stay, excuse me, Stay How Me Stay. My mistake. And we are now going to get started. But if you are a music artist who's interested in having your music video air on the Caribbean's #1 entertainment channel, you can email me at tcolbert@temponetworks.com, and I will help you get your music video reaching a larger audience across the Caribbean and in the United States. And you will get your own Tempo artist interview on our live stream platform, which will be featured on Tempo Network's channel. So, Nesbeth, let me start by asking you, where was Stay How Me Stay shot? And why did you choose this location? How did it help tell the story?
Okay, Tiana, I am having a bit of a problem hearing. I don't know if I'm not sure. I only hear you said something about Stay on Me Stay video, and then for the most part, for the rest of it, I am still trying to hear what else you said. Are you hearing me clear?
Yes, I can hear you, but you can't hear me?
And I heard you said yes. So can you go forward?
Oh, yeah. You want me to project my voice?
Yes. Now I'm hearing that voice. I need you to push the voice out so I can. Okay.
So, where was Stay How Me Stay shot?
It was shot in downtown Kingston. Of course, you know Kingston, Jamaica, downtown. It is. It is. It's an. It was the first time I've ever been to that location, and it was chosen by, of course, um, the video personnel, and he was the one who shot the blood letter video as well, and that video itself was really and truly, it was something words can't even explain. So I trusted and believed in him. So when my team decided to make that move, once he gave them the instruction, we just followed through. But I think it is downtown beside the harbor. It is beside the harbor, especially where you see that boat. Yeah, it's beside the harbor, but it was really and truly a good vibration, you know.
And what inspired you to create Stay How Me Stay?
The inspiration behind Stay on Me Stay is basically when you look in and around the world and see what is happening, you would see the challenges that people have to deal with on a daily basis. And of course, you know, some people are not that strong. And so, as an entertainer that is on a mission, that is giving the people a direction, giving the people hope, you know, I have to step in there to let them know that, listen, I heard your cry. I'm hearing the cry day in, day out, and I understand. Now, the world have so much to offer, and sometimes what it is asking you for, you will regret if you walk that path. So a lot of people been doing stuff for whatever reasons, and later on they regret doing all of that. So Stay on the Stay was basically put together to keep people grounded. Let them understand that you are who you are. You should be proud of who you are. You know, no material should not, you know, tell you. You should not give material any power to say to you that you are someone. I'm not going to tell you that you must stay aside and watch the world go on without getting involved. But you have to pick, choose, and refuse what it is that you are doing, because sometimes you do stuff and in the long run you live to regret. So I'm just telling you, hold your ground, do what you gotta do, and move forward. Move forward proud. Steer how you steer. So the song name Steer How Me Steer. When you are singing, you say Steer How Me Steer. So just why everybody to steer them steer, you know?
And what was the symbolism of the mirrors in this music video?
Well, it's a reflection of the world itself because, when you see the mirror and see the different reflection, then you will understand that different people think differently, but sometimes end up with the same conclusion. So we're just appealing to just not one type of person, but just appeal to the world in general to show that, guess what? I understand you. Because as an artist, you have to be able to understand people. Sometimes the people asking you for stuff that you know is not good for them. Because as an artist, we are leaders. So the people will get up and ask you for stuff. You should not follow the people down that path in most cases because they themselves do not know exactly what they want. Or should I say they know what they want but do not know what they need. So a lot of time people trade want for need.
Mhm.
So of course, it's a reflection of what is happening in the world, showing you that I clearly understand all of what is happening, or most of what is happening. And as a result of that, I'm stepping in. Stay home, stay, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And who did the editing for this music video?
What's his name again? I'll tell you in a few because
No
there's
problem.
I'll tell you in a few because I definitely.
And
Yeah, Quan Nelson. Quan Nelson. Quan Nelson is
mhm.
the director of the video and he's also the man who edit the video. So again, thumbs up to Quan Nelson.
And which aspect of this music video production did you find most enjoyable?
I found everything enjoyable, even clips that was not did not make it for the
Ah,
video. It's
there were
like
some
it was
bloopers.
It was an experience, of course, with Team Nesbeth, my team there giving me the support because I
Mhm.
must take the time out to say I couldn't have done it all by myself. So with my team there giving me the support and thing, I wish everything could be in the video, but of
Mhm.
course, when you're putting together a production, you're going to now use not just what you like, but what is best for the song itself. So
Mhm.
again, I love everything about the video.
And you have an amazing following online and across the Caribbean. For all the aspiring music artists who are watching right now and want to be in your shoes, how did you gain so much traction?
First thing first, I'm going to encourage them to be in their own shoes and not my shoes because my shoes might very well be too big for them or too small for them. Okay, so um, it is about understanding what I want, who I am. First, to find who I am, and it is not just music for me, it's not just entertainment for me. Because a lot of my artist brothers and sisters across the globe do music merely on an entertainment basis. So they will say whatever it takes to entertain the people. For
Mhm.
me, it's different. I have to think. I have to think deep and beyond because my music is my legacy, and my legacy is my contribution to life itself. So for anyone that is looking on, that is aspire to be an artist, or may not just be an artist, but somebody who really wanted to lift themselves out of a particular situation and move forward, I just want to let you all know that first thing first, understand who you are, understand what you want, and understand the way in which you now would have to do whatever it is that is required for you to get to your objective. But always tell yourself that it is going to happen,
Mhm.
and then you chase that mindset, because now you would have set your goal that it is going to happen, and if by any chance it's not happening, then that's supposed to, like ignite some flame in you to make sure that what it is that you said you want, you will achieve it.
And what's the best piece of advice that you've received in your whole music career so far?
Let me take it outside of just music career and
Okay.
just put it in life in general.
Mm-hmm.
My best advice is the advice I would get from myself. When I sit down to myself, when I sat in a corner and I question myself whether or not it is going to happen for me, I was always there for me saying, yes, it is going to happen. And even when I think the journey is somewhat too rough, I've always been reminded by myself that you're coming from a far way. You cannot turn back now. So first thing first, I would definitely say the advice is that I would have gotten from myself when I sit down all by myself, that self-time. And I will not excluded the people along my path, my journey, that will just say, Nesbeth, I believe in you. I believe in you and you are going to make it. That sometimes that will make your entire day, because sometimes you probably be thinking in and out, sometimes whether or not it is going to happen. Every time you meet a crossroad, you wonder if it's now the time that you need to turn back. And then somebody just randomly see you and say, wow, I admire the way in which you do things. And I encourage you to move forward. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to come from a known figure. Just people in general have always inspired me because I watch the way in which people communicate. I will sit and watch you communicate with somebody, having a conversation, and that in its own way will inspire me. I will take from it what I want to inspire me. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to take everything. So I guess life has given me so much advices through people and through moments of me talking to myself.
And what other projects are you working on right now that our audience can look forward to seeing?
Well, I'm in the studio, with this young artist Joshi, and
Okay.
we're you know getting together a song titled, what's the name of the song again? Because more than it's a few songs, but I'm just anyway. So remember that song. There are about five of them, and we are building the name as we go along.
Yeah.
Because the name, the vibe is much more than the name. You understand what I say? Yeah. Ring the alarm. I think the one that we're planning on putting out is Ring the Alarm. And I have a couple more projects, which I choose not to even make mention of. The
Okay.
most I can say is that just know that Nesbeth is always working. I always have my foot on the gas. I understand the importance of me coming forward. I realize that a lot of people look towards Nesbeth for inspirational songs. And even when I think I'm a little bit tired, I am inspired and I am motivated by the people who sit down and wait on my songs to lift themselves up out of whatever it is. So I have a whole lot of project working on. Music, I have an EP that is supposed to be out in short order. I have a number of singles that I would have recorded. I'm confused with the amount of things that I have on the table right now.
And where can our audience follow you on social media to keep up with your new releases coming out?
Nesbeth Reggae is like my definitely my home away from home. Nesbeth
Okay.
Reggae, my Instagram, Nesbeth Reggae. That's the ideal place. You can also follow Nesbeth on Facebook. And of course, you can, update yourself about Nesbeth on my YouTube channel, Nesbeth. And let me see, my website. I
Oh,
also have a website, www.nesbethreggae.com. And that's
okay.
my website. But mainly, of course, Instagram kind of shadow a lot of these social platforms.
And where can our audience purchase your music if they'd like to download it and listen to it whenever they want?
Yeah, you can go to all the music stores.
All the
You know,
platforms?
all the music platforms. It's digitally. It is now in the digital form. So you can just go to wherever.
Mm-hmm.
To SoundCloud. You can go to wherever to get iTunes, Nesbeth. Because
Mm-hmm.
of course, I can't be doing all these songs that is bringing forth so much, positive vibration and not have them on the different platforms.
Yes.
I can't sing these songs and keep them for myself. I
Mm-hmm.
can't sing my dream and keep it for myself. Success story, remove my enemies, and the list goes on and on. I did a collaboration in recent time with the warlord Rodney Price, aka Bounty Killer, and
Mm-hmm.
I've also done a collaboration with Popcorn um, in recent time as well. And I have so much. So of course, it must be in the store that the
Mm-hmm.
people can then go and not only go there to listen to Nesbeth, but to support music. Since music is so much,
Yeah.
does so much for you, done so much for you, you can go and support it.
Yes, it's
Google
very
all of the
important.
music platform and go support it.
It's very important to support the artist. And the best way to support the artist is paying for the music. So I encourage all Tempo viewers to please purchase the music. And is there anyone on your team that you'd like to give a shout out to before we wrap it up?
Yeah, most definitely, man. I have a wonderful team. I must say. Tasha Manley is Impact. That's her name on Instagram. Of course, she's an integral part of the team. And of course, Shadow, Jummy, you know, there's so much. Bucky, the list goes on. Team Nesbeth is always a team that is glued together. We just received back the work permit. Of course, the United States of America work permit, and so on and so forth. So we kind of gear up the journey out in the world through the Caribbean, in America, Canada, Europe, name it. Wherever the people want music, you'll
Mm-hmm.
definitely, I assure that you definitely be in a state and look in your city and see a flyer with Nesbeth.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Nesbeth. It has been an absolute pleasure having you as a featured artist on Tempo. And everyone watching, you can now watch Stay How Me Stay on Tempo Networks during our music video blocks. So
Stay,
enjoy. Yeah.
Tempo, real station. And let me take the time out for bless up my kids them as well. Because, I don't leave them behind. I always have them in my heart. So, of course, I have to bless up my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks again, Tempo. Tempo, really and truly, it's an honor to be on Tempo live. And of course, Tempo would have been contributing to music in every way, shape, and form that one can sit down and think. So,
Absolutely.
again, to be on Tempo, it is really a blessing and a pleasure from myself and my entire team. So, Tiana, continue stay how you stay. Alright,
I
stay how me
will.
stay, yeah, man. Tempo, stay how me stay, yeah, man. Me a go and stay how me stay, yeah. Devil come to me with a deal. Him say, sign and say if you're not boss next week. Tell the little girl she a freak. We the youth, them a stray, you know, see, set them wake, you know, see you too black, you need for bleach. Sell me your soul if you want the Grammy reach. If you want to start trend everywhere, me no want be number one if me have to play two face. Nothing in a life don't free. Him say, I know where you want and where you plan for do faith, but all when me broke like that, me nah sell me soul figure up on top. Nah sell out for your custom car. Nah sell out for your custom rollie. All when me broke like that, me nah bend over for impress. Yeah man, tempo. You know get no realer than this.
Ooh, you got me
Stay
so
on me
hyped
stay.
right now.
Huh?
You got me so hyped right now.
Yeah, and I'm seeing you giving those moves like, you know, you're not just talking that you're staying, or you stay, it's like you're dancing it and you're making the world know that, listen, me, Tiana, I stay on my stay, so it is on you to stay or you stay.
Thank you so much, Nesbeth. We will be in touch.
Yeah, man, now you stay beautiful and stay safe. And of course, you know, Tempo, Nesbeth, Nesbeth, Tempo, one family, one link, one connection. Nothing wrong.
Absolutely. I'll see you
Blessings.
guys next time.
Much love.